beautiful ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling today? I am so excited. I have my beautiful friend Angel all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm still struggling to pronounce Phoenix the right way. But I've got Angel from Phoenix, Arizona, and we just discussed we know each other almost 4 years. So today on Side of a Diamond, my special guest is Angel. So, my beautiful Angel, whom I love very much, can you introduce yourself, please?
I am honored. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just adore you, Sinead, and what you're doing to serve everyone and being able for you to be here in my home and to give you a hug and us to go to Sedona was so beautiful. And like she said, I am from Phoenix, Arizona. And how I like to introduce myself is who I am is powerful, loving, and intuitive. And also that I choose to live my life with integrity, honesty, and joy. And what I do, I am a TV producer and host, also a Reiki master, an author, and also a spiritual counselor. I'm here to help and to serve others, and that is my commitment to the world, is to serve and to put smiles on everyone's face. So thank you, Sinead, and to everyone that's watching.
Oh, thank you, my beautiful Angel. So, my beautiful Angel, I made a commercial for you or a reel. Are you ready to see what I've made for you?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Okay, here we go.
I am Angel Marie, and I am an angel of light in concert with my guides in the spiritual realm. I practice the art of Reiki, and I am a Reiki master guided by the light. I can feel what to do, and I can ignite your energy till you become that vibrational, pure energy field so that you can get in touch with the being of light that you are. What makes me awesome? I've faced many of my challenges and pain, and I've worked through them. And I know and I feel that when our energy and our mind is aligned with our heart and our gut, it brings us clarity and wonder regardless of the pain. So reach out. I'm angelmarieinc.com. I am your angel of light. Uh, wow. Wow. Thank you. The reason I'm getting a little teary eyed is because Shine, my dog, my Shine is in there, and she just went to the Rainbow Bridge. So thank you for adding Shine.
It's my pleasure. Sean reminded me, what about me? And I said, don't worry, Sean. I'm going to put you in. I just know go and need to go and fetch a beautiful photo. And I got a photo. Thank you, my beautiful angel. You are truly amazing. I would like to play our sponsors video. And then, my beautiful angel, we are going to start with your magical life, your story inside of a diamond. And you can start anywhere. You can tell us what you want. You can just share your life with us. So, yeah, thank you, beautiful Natalie, for being our publisher. And here is your video.
Hi there. My name is Natalie McQueen. I'm the founder of Gifts of Legacy. I am a book publisher and a legacy designer. I am thrilled to introduce my talking journal. This unique journal features recorded messages from 100 trailblazing contributors that we call our masters and mavens. Imagine a journal that you can hold in your hands and get daily prompts of inspiration from these mentor experts. I invite you to be one of our masters and mavens in our first edition on gratitude for $49. This is a low-cost, high-impact alternative to traditional publishing. I cannot wait to hear your inspirational message.
My beautiful angel, I've got my heart eyes for you. I am ready to hear your beautiful story, and I cannot wait for the listeners and all the diamond beauties. And may I just tell you, some of the beautiful Tanzanite heroes, our male community, was also excited to be able to see you today because there were a few that was on your TV show as well. So they are excited for you your story today. So, my beautiful angel, when you're ready, you can start.
Oh, thank you so much. I think I really feel that that one of the biggest ones is for me is I was raised in a time, talking 40 years ago, 50 years ago, where dyslexia was looked upon as stupid, that you were never going to make it. And when I was in third grade, there was a parent teacher conference, and Mama came in. And you can imagine how Angel was, fidgety, 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 right? I was just, I was excited. And I was sitting there and we were getting ready to leave. And the teacher got up and the teacher said, I just want you to know that Angel probably will never make it through high school, let alone go to college. And I still get chills. And Mama, she took me by the hand and she went down and she looked at me and she said, baby, you don't listen to her. You're special. And she looked at that teacher and she said, shame on you. And we walked out, and it gets me because she didn't get mad. She showed me how to be kind no matter what. But I didn't get it. I was third grade. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm special. I don't know. Fast forward, they found out dyslexia, right? It's what you live with. And special classes, what happened in special classes? Everybody would get beat up. They'd get ridiculed, kids. And who was the one that was out there being the savior? He was like, you didn't mess with my stuff. Can you imagine how you didn't mess? I was just a little one too. But man, all my boyfriends were with me. I mean, come on. So fast forward even into college and going through high school and special classes and going through the ridicule, but yet people didn't mess because this smile, this energy, this vibration, I'm special. I'm special. So really what I want to say is if you're listening and you don't have someone special, reach out because we're special. Me and Sinead are special, and we'll help you to know that you are special and to celebrate you no matter where you're at. So I tell that story because then going and getting a full ride athletic scholarship to the University of Oklahoma. And when I first got there, within 2 weeks, I was failing everything. And since I got a full ride scholarship for athletics, everybody got, so they knew right away. So they came to me and said, what's going on? You're not doing your work. And I was like, oh, I'm dyslexic. Didn't tell you that. And what happened is that the head of the dyslexic learning disability place took me on, the head of it, not just somebody else. And it was 4 to 6 hours a week of tutoring to get through, because when I went to junior college, I didn't do anything. They didn't tell me what to do. So I went and I wanted to be a mechanic. So I was the first woman to get my doctor's of motors degree. Because
Wow.
you didn't know that about me. Huh? Because my stepdad and me built a car. So that's what I thought I could do. And nobody stopped me. So that's what I did in junior college. So I had no base. I didn't have any of my, we got to laugh at ourselves, right? So I went through all of that, and fast forward, it took me 3 years. So I was there for 3 years. And I got my associates in recreation. Isn't that funny? Recreation, because I like to play. So the reason I tell that story is because, ChatGPT is a godsend to me, right? But how I wrote, even this book with my shine on it, or even this book and all the other books that I have written was Google Docs. And I want to tell you that so you don't struggle. And it was Google Docs. And I just spoke in the Google Docs. And then in the morning, because when you're in a vibrational field of tiredness, you really do get out of your way to have more of that connection to your source, whatever that is to you. And what happens is it helps you to come from your heart, your soul. And that's just my view, but yet, because what I do is I lay in bed and I put the phone and I just start talking into Google Docs. And that's how I wrote all my chapters for you, for everything. I would
Wow.
just, and in the morning, I look through it. And since I would read it and go through it. And then I would go to my editor. And then my editor would be like, what is this? I'm like, I meant to say this. So I tell that story because I was ridiculed, I was put down, but I never, ever believed anyone because mama said I was special. So get someone in your life because that's the important thing. And I
That's
was the only one in my family at that time that graduated from college because I got that full ride. And I was supposed to be the stupid one. So remember that.
you're such an inspiration, my beautiful angel.
Thank you. Thank you. So would you like another story?
Yes, please.
Another story would be when I was diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, and Sjogren's. And it is completely, and it's all through my family. Everyone has it pretty much from grandmas to aunts to uncles, my brother, my sister, everyone. And it's an immune system, right? And when I was diagnosed with that, I went down Western medicine. Of course, I mean, that was 20, 30 years ago, that's what you did. We didn't know any of this. But you know what? Intuitively, I knew. And I hired a massage therapist to come in and to give me a massage. And as soon as she started to touch me, I remember it vividly because I was screaming, ow, 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 don't touch me. My skin is on fire because that's what happens. And you know that, and hugging on you in my house. But after a while, I had to stop because it actually hurts. So I said, stop. And she said, can I do this energy work? And I said, I don't know what that is. And she goes, it's called Reiki. And I'm like, nobody can heal but God, coming from a Christian and Catholic background. At that time, I hadn't studied anything else. So I was like, but I was at my wit's end. I didn't want to take the drugs anymore. They weren't working for me. So she started to do this energy, and I'm thinking, what? But I was laying there, and all of a sudden, I felt energy. I could feel the movement. And many of you understand now how you feel energy. And the pain started to move out. And of course, intuitively, being who I am, but I didn't know then, I was helping it because she was like, breathe, breathe. And I had never learned how to breathe. In college, I did, but I really did. So I was learning to breathe and I was breathing and I was listening to her. And all of a sudden, all this pain was in my ankles. And now I know what that is. And I teach what to do with that. And she moved all the pain out. And it was like and of course, it wasn't completely 100%. It's not one and done, but yet it was like a poof. And I was like, and I remember opening my eyes and her looking at me because, of course, Reiki, she's just standing there in holding space. That's all you're doing. You're not moving energy in, but, and I just looked and she looked at me and she goes, what's going on? I said, I can feel it. It's in my feet. And you just moved it out of my feet. And it's like 70% gone of just pain. I was so much pain. My whole body always, every joint. And she said, now you're feeling the energy. Now feel the energy. And then she started to talk me through it. And I was like, So as soon as I got done with that, fast forward, I went to the first Reiki person I could find, right? I mean, for the cheapest, of course, and you couldn't find very many at that time. I mean, that was voodoo, right? It was crazy stuff. Now it's like mainstream. So, I found somebody and it was in a group, which really fried me because I'm so, 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 so connected. I can feel everyone's energy, but I didn't know that at that time. But once I got the attunement, oh, it was like crawling because my nervous system was so on edge anyway with the lupus fibromyalgia, blah, blah, blah. Canceled, delete. I don't even want to talk about it. So I found somebody to do one-on-one, and that helped. And that's the way I teach now because being in a group is just too much. But then I went to level 1 and then went to 2 and then became a master and decided it was time to shout it out. Even though that was 19 years ago, I opened,
Wow.
yeah, 19 years ago, I opened my center, Lightworkers Gifts. And it was way before its time because, oh my gosh, the people would come in and ridicule and say, you can't, it's beautiful. But yet I didn't stop because I knew that I felt it. And it was with God. It was with source. It was with your higher self. However you say that, I never left with the light. I always stayed in the light. And what I tell people, I'm going to teach you how to do Reiki, and I'm going to give you a manual, and I'm going to give you the step by step. And then I want you to forget all of it and not stay in a box of any modality, of anything, and to feel. And a lot of people will say, then why are you going to teach it to me? Because everybody knows what Reiki is now. It's like yoga. But
And
if I,
it's almost your base that you can work from.
yeah, and people understand it because I'm trained with a shaman, but I don't say I'm a shaman. I'm trained in all kinds of different modalities. I've had a blanket ceremony, so I'm an elder for Native American, and I teach a medicine wheel. But I don't say that because I honor those cultures. So when people come in, it's not just Reiki because that will keep you in a box.
Yes.
So that's why I teach quantum physics and understanding and experiencing, and you've got to do that with me, experiencing. So if you could, when we went to Sedona, please.
It was magical. And we also did the medicine wheel. You did a medicine wheel for us on Native American ground. And then we also did a beautiful ceremony between me and you and Natalie. It was heavenly. And I must just say, my beautiful angel, after that,
That was easy.
everything is easy.
That was easy.
Thank you,
you,
my beautiful angel.
you are so welcome. And what she's talking about is in this ceremony that we did to bring up the vibrational field and clear out energy, because you must clear first. What I did is we all came together and said, let's put easy energy around us. Let's really, because remember that vibrational field you put around is what you get. And when I really realized that in my life 19 years ago, when I opened my center, that's when I looked at life differently. I looked at politics, religion, societies, cultures, and to accept with a kindness, with a gentle, loving. And I used to say my mission is just to be and to share love. And everybody would be like, that's too big, that's too woo-woo. And now look at where we're at.
Exactly.
And it's been so beautiful, to have that center and have all the classes, because I teach so many classes, and now I'm able to do this on TV with my show. And where I'm going and moving to, I'm going to have another show, and to help people to feel better. And that's really what it's about in whatever modality they want to do. So that's my story about how I'm here and still functioning. Because if you notice, I always say what? I'm diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, Sjogren's, neuropathy in my hands and my feet, and then osteoporosis in my lower back. But those are diagnoses, and it's not connecting to those and living through those. So
That is so that is so amazing. And you know, my beautiful angel, you were so well and advanced because 19 years ago Reiki was like all from the devil, and all the modalities was like if they didn't know it was from the devil. So that was amazing. I also am a Reiki master since 2011, and that was quite a thing because people will tell me no, but that's okay. Can I just tell you something? For me, speaking to your mama on our way to Donna's house that day was like truly amazing. And I also want to say your mama is so beautiful. I want to give a shout out to my beautiful angels, mama. Here's my kissy auntie. Mwah. And you know, I told you how many times when you take a photo of her, she dressed perfectly. She dressed like a beautiful lady, her hats and her pearls. Do you want to send your mama a beautiful message? Because I know she will look at this.
I just want to say, Mama, I love you, Mama. And you've always had the style and the grace and the glory. And her name's Glory. And the glory. And you taught me that. And thank you, my Mama. Thank you. I love you so.
That's amazing. Thank you, my beautiful angel. Do you have another story for us?
Ooh, what story should I tell? You start. Tell me a story about something. Just a small, and then I'll think of one.
Perfect. So for me, I met Angel almost 4 years ago. And when I saw Angel for the first time on the screen, and I am here in South Africa, and Angel was in Phoenix, and I think the people that was the leader of the Zoom meeting was in Maryland. So I almost jumped through the camera because it's the first time Angel came in. She just said hello and she gave everybody a beautiful message. But the way I was like, oh, no, no, no. If there's anyone in the world that I want to meet, is this amazing lady. We're still busy with the to introduce ourselves. When I was finished, I went onto Facebook and I sent Angel a friend request. That evening, Angel, we had our first chat.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
that
like,
was my evening. My evening. It was truly, truly out of this world. And Angel, you have opened so many doors for me. Just before the show, before we start, I said to Angel, it was such a beautiful way to go. And I was looking for a beautiful photo for Shine. But then looking at all your photos on Facebook and all the people that you have changed their lives, changed their thinking, their mindset, and helped them elevate. Because you elevated me, you are still elevating me. It's like you are amazing. And do you know how amazing you are, and how many people you serve? And you were like, Sanit. I said, yes, because somebody need to say, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, my beautiful angel, for everything that you do and everything that you are serving the world with. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
thank you, honey. Thank you. Yes, it was like a whoop. It was. It was just so beautiful. And I know that you want another story, and I think this story that I'd like to tell is the story about when I was an athlete and I was a sophomore in high school, and I was on the varsity team my freshman year. I was on the varsity softball team, And I've always been, as my mama would say, a natural athlete. Whatever I picked up, I did. And she would say, "Baby, are you sure you don't want to do tennis?" Which it would have been because, it's a other than softball at that time. But I'm like, "No, mama, I love softball." So I got picked up by a professional team that had a littler team, but they went off the professional team. So I used to play in the summers for that other team. It was called the Angels. Isn't that funny? Um, I know, the Angels. And it was the Sun City Saints, which was the Phoenix professional team here. And I played for the Angels. And everyone got one game to play on the professional team, right? Now, I am a shortstop and a third base. So when I played for them, they had me play in right field. I've never played outfield. I'm a kid. I didn't care. Afterwards, I found out why that was. It was not very nice. But yet, when I was there, I made like this beautiful catch. I did all this, of course, the universe just blessed me and they kept hitting it to me because they thought I wouldn't get it. And of course, I did diving plays and all this stuff. And I remember it because I was so, my mama was so proud. She was so proud. They're screaming. And what happened was another professional team, the Phoenix Blues at that time, were watching and they picked me up. So I went to New Mexico. They flew me out. Now I'm in sophomore in high school and they fly me out to New Mexico and we end up playing against the Sun City Saints. And
Wow.
I'm playing third base. I'll never forget it because I'm nervous. I mean, I'm a kid, you know? But of course, if you know me, I'm like, come on, hit it to me, hit it to me, hit it to me. And my whole vibration was hit it to me, come on, get it past me, go ahead, do it, do it, do it. And you know what? They kept hitting it to me. I mean, I must have made 7, 8. I mean, they just kept hitting it to me and they could not get it past me. And they were doing bunts and after the game, and I think we lost. I don't remember. I think we lost, but after the game, you go through and you're doing high fives, good game, good game. And I was really nervous, because these people are kind of mean to me because I was that good of an athlete and they didn't like it. Isn't that just? But yet people, and this is what I learned. People can be mean and they can be unkind, and it's the way that you take it in. And I never, because Mama was there. She went to New Mexico. She was there. And she kept saying, "Baby, don't even let them, don't even. You just stay in your game." My mama was always, "So get someone, please, and we'll be that for you." But when we went through the line, good game, every one of them, even the coach, she looked at me and she said, "Angel, you did great. Angel, you did great." And they looked at me and stopped because that's when because I was never mean. I never said anything. And that is what I really teach is when you're in a vibrational field of kindness, of gentleness. And like I said, who I am, powerful. You are too. Who I am, loving, being in that loving place. And
Beautiful.
how I choose to live my life, integrity, honesty, and joy. Always be in joy. Because when we're in joy, nothing else can come in. No matter what's happening, even being in grief the way I've been since my shy went to the Rainbow Ridge, even then, being kind, being loving, and being able to say, I'm not going to talk right now. I don't want to talk about that. I just need to know for my business or whatever. And please honor my time and where I'm at. So that's
It's actually important lesson, my beautiful Angel. A lot of people are so scared of telling people their boundaries. And that is one of the important things I've learned the last 5 years. You have to state your boundaries. Otherwise, people take over your time and your life, and then you resent it. So I loved it. I loved it.
And that's one thing that you learned from me right away. I really believe, even coming to my home, even though the boundaries weren't actually said, and some of them were, they were. It's like, don't command Shine. I will command her, but she will sleep with you. Remember? Because I'm like, she will sleep with you because she won't sleep with me. She's a traitor. At night, she'll do that, and she slept with you in the healing room. It was so cute.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. So we're going to take a quick break and have a sip of water, and I'll play your video again. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Angel Marie, and I am an angel of light in concert with my guides in the spiritual realm. I practice the art of Reiki, and I am a Reiki master guided by the light. I can feel what to do, and I can ignite your energy till you become that vibrational, pure energy field so that you can get in touch with the being of light that you are. What makes me awesome? I've faced many of my challenges and pain, and I've worked through them. And I know and I feel that when our energy and our mind is aligned with our heart and our gut, it brings us clarity and wonder regardless of the pain. So reach out. I'm angelmarieinc.com. I am your angel of light.
Wow,
Oh,
Angel. That's so amazing. So, my beautiful angel, before we do anything, I went and collect your song because there's a reason why I want to. We're going to play this song I have written from All My Soul of a Diamond, and that beautiful Rick Dowgle have sang for us at the end because it's my to say thank you for being a Soul of a Diamond lady. But before we do that, I would love to play your song, Shine. Okay, it's still busy loading, but can you tell us about your song? And then as soon as it's ready, we will play a snippet. Thank you.
fabulous. Thank you so much. The song it was born when I was at an event and I met this guy, Fizz Anthony, and as soon as I saw him, it was like whoop, very spiritual, very, and we finally met at the end because everything was happening in this 3 day, and we finally met and we hugged, and people were coming over to try, and we would not let go. And he said, Angel, do you have a song in you? And I said, I've always wanted my own song. Always, always. I mean, my mama taught us to dance. She's a dance teacher. So I've been dancing, ballet, acrobatics, tap for since I was 2 years old. So I said, yes, yes, yes. So I got with him, and we wrote it with the philosophy of what I teach. So if you listen to the verbs, and we're just going to do a snippet, but it says breathe, smile, so it brings up your consciousness. And since I love to dance, it's based on Katy Perry because I love Katy Perry and how she the beat. So the words were specific, and we came up with those together, me and Fizz, and we wrote it together. And then in one weekend, he taught me how to sing. So it's actually me singing. I don't think I could do that again, but he taught me to sing, and that is one of the things that I will come back within 6 months, and I will know how to sing it because I want to take singing lessons, and I know exactly who I want to take it from, and I'm going to do it, and I will be coming back, and I will be able to sing it because I'm going to learn how to sing.
Wow, amazing. So, my beautiful angel, just wanted to let you not only did you get me on TV, but you also borrow, and I want to use the word borrow. You lent me your song for the 12 episodes I got as a gift from beautiful Aaron Hames, and he is also in your pictures in your reel. And we had a meeting, and we had a luncheon with him, and I spent the whole morning with him, and for the whole 12 weeks your song, I got your permission to play your song out because I always ask my guests to have a dance with me. So thank you for allowing me to have your song 12 weeks in a row to play and dance out. So are you ready for us to have a snippet of a dance?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I love my
Yeah,
song. Get you going.
yeah. Here we go. Oops, it doesn't want to play. What's cooking now? Just give me 1 second.
Come on, ladies. Everybody, come on. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Put your butt up. Listen to that.
You got ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart, let your spirit flow.
I
Ask
just
for
let me
what
see
you
if I
want,
can
you
put
will
it a
show
little bit
what
louder.
you
Just
got.
give me one
Take it
second.
to the top. Don't you ever stop. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine, shine, shine on. Looking for the answers, seeking you will find. Open up your heart, leave it all behind. Smile and laugh, always give back. Glowing like a star, show 'em who you are. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine, shine, shine on. You're the secret, you're the answer. You know who you are. Look within you, breathe and focus. You're a shining star. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine,
Wow.
shine.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, my beautiful Andrew, that was incredible. And I wanted to hear that the people hear you are a star. You are worthy. You can shine. I love it. The words, the music, everything, and your voice is truly exceptional with all the combination of it. So thank you so much. I'm sure a lot of people have danced on your foot. Well, it is your forever song, on your forever song.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for playing it. I'm truly blessed and honored. Thank you. And that's you also played it on the TV show with Aaron. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. So, my beautiful angel, we still have a few minutes to go. Is there another story that you would love to tell us?
I would like to tell you of this. This is about resilience. And this is what the soul of the diamond and why you brought these 20 ladies together about resilience and hope. And this is what this book is about. And this story is the story that I almost died 4 times. And in those 4 times, how every single one of those times that I almost died, first one was I went to the doctor and they said, "You're about this close to having a heart attack." And I was like, whew. And they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I have a wellness center and I'm teaching everybody how to not have stress." And they said, "You're completely stressed out and you're this close to have." So it was really interesting, right? That I had this center, but yet I was not balanced. So I went back and I started studying mindset, started studying energy in a quantum level. And we're talking way back when. And then also about nutrition, not just food, but everything and how energy works. And that's where the book came from. But yet that was the first time. The second time I got mold poisoning. And if anybody knows about mold poisoning, that is a very, and mold, people, the doctors don't even understand mold poisoning. They don't even test for it. That came from an herbalist that I had. And that's when I jumped in to understanding oils and herbs. And that's when I had my center. And that's when I brought all of that in because I had to, because I pretty much was almost dead, almost dying. So the next time was I when I decided that I was going to do a little bit too much in the heat. Okay, let's just say it that way, in Phoenix heat, and it was a dire. So we don't even want to talk about that one. I don't want to get into that one. But what happened was I had to go back about, and that's when I learned how to put myself first, how to have better boundaries, because that's when I had the center and I was working 6 days a week, and I couldn't calm down, and I couldn't assimilate anything, and I was so stressed out and not connecting to who I really was and who I am. And then the fourth time was just 2 years ago, and it was a summer day, and it's written in my book, and I put a smile on my face because it was fun. Teresa, one of my good friends, called, and she said, I saw you jumping off the cliffs at your 59th birthday. And oh my gosh, you're jumping off cliffs at 59? I'm like, oh yeah, I love jumping off. I love that adrenaline. Have you ever done it, Sinead? Have you ever jumped off a cliff into a lake?
No,
Oh,
no, never.
have you ever been skydiving?
No, never. I remember I was too big. I could never. I wanted to skydive, but I remember.
Yeah, you were, yeah, yeah. So I love the thrill of that. So she said, I want to go and I want to bring my husband and my cousin. And I'm like, well, let's think. So we decided when to go. It's 111 degrees outside. We go at 5 in the morning to get up to the cliffs. Just to get up there, you need two people and three, and to get up there. And they're like, oh my gosh, Angel. I'm like, come on, we can do it. Come on, guys. So we get all the way up there and we're going off like the 30, 40 foot, right? We're going off the 30, 40 foot and going off. And Teresa says, I've never even been jet skiing or anything. These jet skiers come by and I can tell they're older guys. So I'm waving them down. They end up giving everybody a ride. She got a ride. Everybody got a ride because there was high school kids and they thought we were just the bomb, right? Because I'm like, hey, and everybody got a ride. It was so much fun. So I'm in the water, I'm just having a good time. And Teresa says, Angel, let's go up to the 80 foot. Because the kids were going off the 80 foot. And I'm like, okay. So I get out of the water, and the kids, football players, high school kids, are helping us get up there. And if we would have had one small, we would have fell. It was that dangerous to get up there. So we get up there. Remember, Sjogren's. If anybody knows about Sjogren's, not owning it, but it's dry mouth, and you guys always see that I'm always using the mitt because it gets dry mouth. So we get up there, and all of a sudden, I can't breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot. And I'm like, Teresa, you go first. And she's like, okay. So she goes off, and she's, and goes off, right? So I'm like, okay, I can't go back. I got to go. And I'm like, Spirit. And if you know me, I asked God, is this the best? And why is this thing to do? And see, I already get a no. I'm the pendulum and I teach that. I get a no and I'm like, I got to go because I can't go and I can't breathe. So I just ran and I go and I'm going and you're going and you're going and you're going. And you're thinking, what the? And I got scared and I picked my knees up. So I hit my butt. So it was an ass flap is what I call it, not a belly flap, if you've ever heard of that. And I hit my ass, which completely took my legs, my arms, because of the atrophy. It hit me so hard. I had nothing. And I went in, I came back up, and I could hear Teresa go, Angel. And I said, help. And I was going back down.
Wow.
She came out. Thank God she went first because there was no one else in that water. And she came and got me. And afterwards, finding out she was a lifeguard when she was in high school, in college. Didn't even know that. But she came and got me. And as soon as she came and got me, what did I do? She's freaking out. Everybody's running. And they're running down going, oh my God, because, they heard that. And I just was, Teresa, breathe with me. breathe with me. We have to relax my vibrational field. We have to relax this, or I'm going to go in and I'm going to have to be helicoptered out. Like, we got to do this with me, do this with me. And she's like, let's get you out. And I said, no, leave me in. And then her husband came and I said, get in with me, because you got to ask for what you want, right? I mean, this is ask for what you want. It's in the song. Ask for what you want. And I said, get in with me and just hold me. Don't hold me, just so I don't go under. And then I'm like, go get me water and get me water. And then I was able to relax, but I'm in so much, and then they got me out. And since I'm so little, they all got me out. And they got me out and I said, just put me on the rock. And they were putting water all over and towels on the rock. Because, I teach the medicine realm. I'm like, I need to go on to Mother Earth and let her heal me. So I was front ways, 111 degrees. They're pouring and putting towels on my back so I'm not burning because we're in the sun because they couldn't move me. And all I'm doing is breathing. And I got everybody around me and I said, see me well. Don't send me healing. Don't freak out because I don't want that vibration around me. I'm good. I feel good. I feel good. And I'm smiling. They're like, how in the heck is this lady doing this? Because, they're high school kids and they're thinking this little old lady. And I start laughing and Teresia is making jokes. And finally I was able to stand up. And it hurt, yeah. And it got me up in this little cove. There was this cove where there was shade. It was the only place that was shade. And everybody cleared out for me and said, go in that cove. And it was really like a tomb. I could fit because I was so small. And they kept bringing me more water. And sooner or later I said, we got to go. We got to get out of here. I'm getting hungry. I'm starting to shake. And we still got to make the trek back. We got to make the trek back, you guys. Come on. I stopped a couple of times and even Teresia's like, I can't believe that you got out of there. And they were picking me up and helping this time. I wasn't doing as well. But then when we got out, I had food because, I always take care of myself. I had my own food. So I was like, go get my cooler, get me food. I can't just get me my food because I need food. So I started eating and I go, Teresia, look at my butt. Pull my hand because I don't care. Her husband's, I don't care. I'm like, look at my ass. Like, look at this. And I look and I go, how bad is it? And I'm like, how bad is it? And I'm looking at her and all of it in her face. I was like, oh shit, is it that bad? She goes, oh my God, Angel. Oh my God, we got to get you to the hospital. And I said, no, Spirit's not telling me that. I said, just get me home. Got me home. I had her take a picture and then I sent, because I have my Reiki students, I have nurses, I have chiropractors, and I just sent them pictures of my butt. And they were like, you broke every blood vessel in your ass, every single one of them. It was totally and I just sat on ice and what did I do? And you know what I did, everyone? I started calling everybody. I need somebody to take care of Shine. I need somebody to take care of her. I need somebody to get me my food. I just started calling everybody. And now that's the important part, is to know that you can call them. And some people said, no, I can't help you. Other people, they were here in like 10 minutes. The one, Liz, was over in 10 minutes and she sat with me and I kept, do the timer, because you know how I am about the timer, every 15 minutes to drink. We've got to do the timer because we got to keep me hydrated because, being in 111. So that is my story of almost dying 4 times. But again, I went back to the same thing, studying mindset, studying energy, and then studying nutrition. And yes, what you eat makes you, and you know that. And I always tell people, if you're going to eat potatoes, make sure it's a sweet potato because all the other potatoes, you might as well take it and put it on your ass.
Oh. Wow.
That is my story of resilience and hope, because I was on the phone and I was asking for people to hold space for me. And yeah. And you remember that. That's right. I knew you then. Yeah, I think I even showed you my butt. So look at this. And I couldn't do Tai Chi. I remember that because I was still teaching Tai Chi online and I was doing it here. I was sitting because I couldn't stand.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, my beautiful angel, I'm truly blessed that you are here and that I could come and visit you in April and we could gone to Sedona. Oh, that was truly, truly magical. So, can you believe it? Our show is over. So, there's time for me to say thank you and then play my song I've written and then ask you, how is the song for you? And then also, how is your video? So, are you ready to hear my beautiful song?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Here we go.
In the diamond moments of love, in the diamond moments of love and life.
I have to stop it because I don't know why this one is keep on coming in the middle. So let me see. I think
Radiant hearts, you shine so bright. In the diamond moments of love and light. In the warmth of the love we show, the golden glimpse of our diamonds glow. Kindness that we find, our hearts desire, the love we share in the radiant fire. Radiant hearts, you shine so bright. In the diamond moments of love and light. Together we rise, our spirits take flight. In the beauty of each day and every night. Courage in our souls, we heed the call to share our light in all we know. Radiant hearts, you shine so bright. In the diamond moments of love and light.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Shine so bright. I
yes,
love
my
that.
diamond moment, soul of a diamond. Thank you. And your beautiful commercial or reel.
Thank you. I loved it. Thank you for making that for me.
Thank you. So in the magazine in July, there will be a banner to celebrate you, a commercial to celebrate you, because you are a soul of a diamond. So we are truly excited for you to see that in coming in July. My beautiful angel, thank you for being you. Thank you for inspiring the world. Thank you for making the world a better place. You are one out of a billion. And I'm truly honored to say that you are my friend and that I love you. Thank you for being on the show and thank you for being in the book compilation, Soul of a Diamond.
So excited and blessed to be here and honored. So thank you, Sinead, for being in my light. And I can always feel your vibrational field of love and light. And remember, to each one of you that are watching, you are special. You. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. My beautiful ladies and gentlemen, thank you for viewing our show. I was so happy to introduce Angel to you. Please reach out to her anytime or to me. And then I want to say, please look after yourself, smile often, and keep on dancing. Bye bye, everyone.